it's still working. I do apologize for some of the technical issues. I'm still working out some of the kinks and how and doing all of this, but yeah, we'll get through it. Once again, I want to thank anyone who comes on and for the rest of today's adventure. Looking forward to getting on through it with you. Anyway, so let's go ahead and collect our loot from the fight. A bunch of poison sacks, more or less. And now we've got to make our way up to our allies over here who have locked themselves behind this door for whatever reason. And our mage is still failing her jumps. I may cast jump on her for this just to kind of give her some extra oomph. I think we're going to be using mostly cantrips anyways, so we'll go ahead and do that.
They're here!
You damn Sorax.
Sorax?
Did they say Sorax?
You can't be serious. Sorax are a legend for scaring children.
You bastards took the captain, but you won't take us!
Don't talk to them!
Alright, so we got some options here. I could try and do a persuasion, which will net me a 60% chance, but I do have a background option for my ranger over here for my spy profession, which is probably what we're going to go with here for this.
So, sleeping in the beds of Manacallan, are you?
What?
What was that?
Just fishing. Give it a moment.
Magic pillows give us sweet dreams.
Piece of cake.
Good. I'm opening.
No! I said no!
Thank you for letting us in.
Don't thank me.
So yeah, it turns out one of the guys is just a regular human. Dahliet has a spy background, so of course the spy background of our ranger is going to give us insight into the actual next stage of things. I actually do like that about this game. Your choices do have a tendency to give you an edge in certain scenarios and situations. So whenever you do get a chance, try to take advantage of that as much as possible. It's one of those nice little RPG details that I've always liked about some games, because it's one thing to make a character and have them and do all this nifty little backstory and backdrop to them and whatnot, and then all of a sudden, like, none of that matters at all. Like, say you're going into Skyrim, you make this Argonian, they were an apprentice for a wizard somewhere, and none of that matters. You're just an Argonian in there, and even then, being an Argonian in the Skyrim doesn't really connect any kind of benefits or negatives in doing so outside of the racial boosts and bonuses that come with it. But it's like, you would think that, yeah, you could play an Argonian. Yes, you could get access to waterways and secrets through that way and whatnot. But you would also just be denied access to, but also at the same time, being Argonian would deny you access immediately to Ulfric and the inner walls of the city. And like, you can get a mod that implements that, but that should have been something the developers implemented, considering the lore and knowledge. Like, if you're going to make a faction that has an issue with a particular other faction, then you should very much play on that, you know what I mean, as far as RPGs goes. And so whenever I get an RPG that can play on some of this stuff, it is enjoyable to see.
Are you in charge here?
Lieutenant Beryl Stonebeard, second in command, after Captain Henrik.
So you really believed you were attacked by Sorax?
Man-sized lizards who speak? Oh yeah, they're real.
But we found no corpses, nothing.
We know. They took all the bodies, ours and theirs, so no one can prove they exist.
So yeah, that's kind of an issue with the Sorak characters here. They run off with everything, apparently, and so they attack a settlement, they wipe out the entire settlement, they grab the dead, they grab their dead and the dead of the settlement itself, leaving nothing more than a busted up wreckage that then has to be explained as to what happened to it. So that's why they're considered a legend, which that's a lot of work. I'm not sure why the Sorax would put in that much work to maintain that sort of thing. Maybe there's some sort of 4D chess or some such nonsense that explain it at some point, but the way in which they get presented in flashbacks and whatnot that do appear at some point, I do not get the impression that the Sorax are highly intelligent. They're mildly intelligent, but they're not like super intelligent as far as I'm aware. But we'll see.
Of course they did. Just to make you look crazy.
You won't laugh when they come back.
We got here without trouble.
Then they let you in. And now you're trapped with us.
Why would they do that?
How should I know? They're Sorax.
Might we have a little chat with your comrades in arms?
As long as you don't try anything clever. We're good.
Alright, so now we have to play a little bit of a game of Guess Who sort of situation, try to figure out who's a Sorak, who's not a Sorak, because supposedly Soraks can shapeshift into whatever form they please. Again, I have no idea how they explain all this, but this is kind of the way it is. And of course, we're going to leave our stuff in the inventories that we don't feel like carrying or make use of immediately, so that the scavengers can come in and we can see if we want to keep them later or not.
I might have a better chance with this guy. Alone.
What exactly is between you and him?
I used to work in an embassy. Learned a few tricks.
He doesn't strike me as the diplomatic type.
Come on, trust me. I saw a Whisperer's code carved in the door.
How do you know the code?
I used to work for Delinim, at the embassy near the new Empire border.
I see. I'm supposed to kill anyone who knows those words and isn't a Whisperer.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't kill me, though.
We'll see.
So, just to be sure, is any of this part of your business, or...
Wiping out a whole garrison just to get myself trapped with this bunch? No, that wasn't my plan.
So, Soraks? Really?
What can I tell you? They looked just like the stories say.
So, big walking lizards with spikes all over their backs? Except for the one who looked just like your captain, of course.
The captain betrayed us. They knew everything about our security.
Was he one of them all along, do you think?
Even hiding their bodies is in the stories.
Think they're still around?
Possibly.
Any idea what they're after?
No.
Right. They'll want to talk to you.
Fine.
He's all yours.
So who are you, friend?
Daliat Sunbird, Scout.
Do you believe they were Soraks?
Dunno. Seemed real, though.
What do you think they wanted?
To kill us all.
Not big on talk, eh?
I am having a pretty bad day, so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna rest now.
How about you? Did you learn something?
Not much. He thinks the Soraks are real too.
So much for your secret code.
Sorry to disappoint.
So yeah, that our spy itself get very much plays into this. Now we gotta talk to the others. Pretty much from what I understand of playing this through a couple of times, nobody's a Sorak here. They're all human, or they're all
Now
their
it's my
respective
turn,
races.
right?
What do you need?
What is this? A murder investigation?
Should we be investigating?
Maybe.
Speak up then.
Well, let's say this all happened after a certain expedition.
Go on.
The Scouts. They came back from a raid into the Badlands, found a ruin, came back with loot. The next day, this happens. Coincidence? You tell me. Only one of them's still alive. Daliat.
Well, we've kind of ruled Daliat out of that equation. They all think he's guilty of sin. The truth is, he's just a part of a clandestine order. So it's not actually him. Right here, we got studded leather armor. But anyways, yeah, they're all regular people. None of them are Soraks or any such nonsense. 11 bonus, that's a 12 bonus, dexterity, metal, standard protection. We're gonna put this on him for now. Keep in mind, you gotta kind of be mindful of the armor you do put on characters depending on what their role within your group is. wearing hide, leather, studded leather, stuff like that. I don't think that's going to affect my stealth ability on this character, but if you're a character like, say, my paladin here wearing chainmail, you can see there's a stealth disadvantage, so that's something to keep in mind whenever you're assembling your team. Oh shoot! If I had Gullivan Amaranth, I could make scrolls of magic missile, which would be nice because I could then I could take magic missile off my spell node, my reserved spells, and put something like mage armor or identify or even comprehend language for the spell slot. So something to keep in mind. Alright, let's chat him up.
Hey there.
Hi, name's Robar Sharp.
Sounds like you're the most experienced here, Robar.
Yeah, but I'm not in charge, mind you.
What do you think of Daliat?
Never liked him. He's hiding something. He's been nervous since we came back from the Badlands. But it'd be no good picking a fight with him now.
I understand.
How about Lisbeth? You're her superior?
Good woman. Strong, brave. You can trust her with a sword. That's worth something in my book.
This Lieutenant Stonebeard, is she up to the job?
Clearly not. Look around. Losing the captain broke her.
So what do you think we should do?
For starters, not waiting here for the Sorax to come back and off us.
But Stonebeard says stay, and she's an officer, so...
Yeah, she's a stubborn one. And mutiny's a bad look on a soldier. You could talk to her. Deputy of the council and all.
So if we find a way, you're with us?
I'm with myself. But don't let that stop you.
Right. We need to make a decision here.
The Sorax are real? It's a lot to take in. If we don't help them, they'll either die or kill each other.
This place is a death trap. We should get out while we can.
So everyone has an opinion, but what are we going to do?
And what about Daliat? We got some pretty worrying hints about him. What if he really is hiding something important? It's just paranoia or personal grudges.
That leaves us with the others. What's our strategy?
Let's just get them together and discuss this. I'm not sure, but fine.
Agreed. Can we talk?
What now?
Sorry, we'll come back later.
You do that.
We need to talk.
Do we?
About this trip into the Badlands.
That's what we do here.
The Sorax attacked after you came back.
So what? I brought them here?
Listen, colleague. You can trust me.
You, maybe. But the others?
Did you bring something back?
We always do. Like the scavengers. Ask Sharp. He has tons of things brought back from there.
But maybe this time you took something special.
It's nothing of value to Sorax.
Show me, colleague.
No.
So I'm going to do a quick save, a little dirty quick save here. We may have to load this a couple of times. Oh, we cannot save now. I forgot about that. Never mind. I'm going to try our best.
Trust us. We're all on the same side here.
God. This is why I don't rely on rolls.
The council will reward you if you help us.
Of course.
It's just an old book. Might be of historical value. Take it then, and find a way to get us out of here. Hey, what's that? Hey!
And of course they kill him. He's actually a halfway decent companion for this next part, but there's always going to be someone who dies and then someone who runs off. In this case, because I chose Daliet, he's going to be the second one that comes in. The commander up there is going to be the other one who joins us, which I think it's pretty much going to be her that dies. I don't know, maybe all three. It kind of depends, kind of situation. You also have to keep in mind your positioning and how the opponents move. When it comes to Sorax like this, he runs up walls, so kind of sucks. Alright. Gonna have her run down here. Of course, he's out of range of her here. I'm gonna cast the Herald. And he's blinded, which will definitely help. And I'm going to dash him into position here to kind of disincentivize our Sorak friend from moving as much as possible. It's assuming he lives long enough to actually do anything right now, because I actually got some really good initiative rolls, so he won't be able to move until after I get done. And he's dead. Okay, cool. That actually turned out a lot easier than normal.
Robar, no!
I'm sorry.
This is all your fault!
Don't you think it's time to stop bickering? Soldiers die. You should know that.
Don't be fooled. The Sorax are responsible, and many others will fall if we don't report to the council.
You people, just leave me alone!
He came from here. Look. What's this? A secret passage? From Imperial times.
That was just a scout. More will be coming.
They're here. They're coming back, outside.
We need to go. Take your stuff into the secret passage before it's too late.
So yeah, we left the girl behind because reasons. I don't know why. She wasn't going to follow us. She blames us for the guy dying. It's not our fault he's dead. In another scenario, she dies, and honestly, the guy could not care less that she died. When he says he's in this for himself, he absolutely means that. Daliet and the commander are the only ones who
We're all gonna die.
Despite her losing her head, they're the only ones who have any amount of sense to them.
This one didn't die yesterday.
What's this outfit?
Timarian.
Who wants to open this?
You never know. There might be a fortune in there.
Alright, and then this is the other part I do like because there's a lot of contextual usage of things. You can push over things to create pathways, jump over distances, and all sorts of cool things. Oh, yeah, nice. And we'll actually get that over to Griff. Savol, you can have the darkness one. And we'll send everything else to him. Because that's not terrible as far as loot is concerned.
Wait.
Think they're Sorax?
Who else?
Right out of a fairy tale. As ugly as life.
And certainly not lizard folk. We can surprise them.
Can't we sneak around?
From what I see, not a chance. All right. Tread lightly and we'll all attack at once.
So we're going to... And see, this is something I would want to point out. So, his detection ring is much smaller than his detection ring or her detection ring, and her detection ring is small. So these are going to be the kind of people you want to kind of... These two are going to be the two that I take in. I want to check something here. Really nice. So I think we're going to go with the magnificent armor. So we're going to set these two here. And these guys back here will form up a sort of firing line for whenever they get ready to move. Actually, we're going to move her back here as well. We'll have him initiate. That's fine. Everyone's stealthy. There is a Sora. I think there's a Sora who went off into the darkness over here. I'm not quite sure, but definitely going to... Yeah, there's one that went off into the darkness over here. Definitely want to get a good position. This is a surprise attack for them. So, we'll see if he gets spotted. He failed a stealth check. Okay. So we're going to bring him back here because everyone's about to be brought out of stealth. They are surprised, so they will not act this turn. And we're just going to ready. Bring him over here. Have him ready a ranged attack. Bring her here. Ready a cantrip. Ready a cantrip. And then with her, we're gonna ready a ranged attack. Alright, and then we're just gonna watch the show. And with him, we're gonna ready a ranged attack and just watch them fall one by one. Alright, he took a spear. He is taking a beating. Yep. And he's dead. Now you can only get one of those per situation, so this is fine. And he failed the stealth check, so we're gonna move him here. And of course, these guys are gonna fail their stealth check right here, and he's gonna go right at the cliff side. And I'm gonna switch to my two-hand weapon and go whack him in the face. Get some meaty hits there for that. And of course he's going to climb the cliffside as well. Let's see what we got at our disposal. Alright, well, we're going to whack him too. And we missed, of course. We're gonna give him a razzle-dazzle. Yeah, it doesn't hit super hard, so soon. But we're looking to kind of chip away at their health bars as we can, as much as we can. And we're gonna whack him in the face, like that. We'll make sure that he can't... Oh, shit. That kind of ends that. Okay. This is where things start to get aggravating, let's say. Because now they get turns that they shouldn't have, but they're going to. Because, yeah, that's the way the game wants to play itself. And like I said, I roll awful. I get god awful rolls. Can't really get to him where he's at, so I'm gonna go over here and how many points? We'll say 5. That should be good. And see, that is malarkey. I am out of spell slots, so we'll see if the cantrip hits. Of course not. Alright. And I missed. Somehow I missed with shocky hands. I don't know how, I don't know why, but like I said, I get terrible rolls when it comes to my attacks. So, fun, right? Yep, this is gonna be a string of duds. And you do very much want to kind of focus down opponents. Spreading damage around doesn't really benefit you in a sizable way. Of course I miss. Another string of duds. Wow. We may lose a character here, and if we lose the people who we're guiding here, the mission's just over. You start from save. It's like it's an instant failure state. Yeah, this is going awful. This is just going terrible. And I have nothing to heal her with. Lovely. So yeah, we're gonna try this. It's gonna be awful. But yeah, she's probably going to die. Throw a heal up at her. And try to swing it again. Again. This is going awful. I remember my game of all fighters going significantly better than this. Next, we're going to use this guy to try and take out. Alright, we're going to disengage here. Maybe try cantrips. And yeah, at least did some damage to him. This character is just stuck here. This should do sizable if we can get a decent roll on the damage rolls. And I got a critical miss. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time in which I'm ready to pull hair out. Because that level of failure in dice rolls, the string in which you've seen here so far, is just absolutely infuriating. Like, there's no excuse for it. There's a reason I don't play XCOM very much, if at all. I'm not putting her into the mix of things because she is taking some hits that she doesn't need to be taking, and I don't want to lose the mission and have to start all over just because my escorts keel over. And again, keep in mind, I want to show you all this. He has max dex that he can have at this level. He has the maximum amount of dexterity that he has at this level. And then before anyone says, oh, well, the gentlemen. And of course, I'm gonna run him back over here. He is out of range. We're going to ready a ranged attack. I'm going to have him use heal other and end the turn. We're going to see what we can achieve out of this. At least did some damage. Chunky damage. And we're disengaging. Because I don't want to lose my mage. Because she's sitting in the front line where she doesn't belong.
Cool.
And he's taking a reaction hit. There we go. We're going to cast a Healy spell from her on Colin, because 5 health is definitely unacceptable as far as that is concerned. Really not much there. Oh, and yeah, critical hit, finally. A string of misses and then a critical hit. And we're going to move him back over this way. Alright, and then we're just going to ping him from a distance. If I can not get duds like that.
Arun, Evo, Seal.
There, he's in light. Now it should be easier to hit. Part of this is me playing terribly. Part of this is me getting bad rolls. Both are not good, and I hate when it happens. Alright, we're going to loot all that. We're going to go over here and loot all this. And then we're going to take a long rest so I can regen spells and other things to be more effective. Okay. Double checking this. Alright. And we're going to take a long rest. Keep in mind, when you take long rests, you can get ambushed, so something to keep in mind. Do I want something else? No. I think we're good there. Yeah, I think we're good there. I can't use the spells on my ranger right now because I don't have the proper focus, and I didn't notice that before. So, yeah. We're gonna go with identify because, yeah, I'm not really using that bubble right now. So I found a longsword. Loot all that, it's fine. Now, for those of y'all also wondering, I could,
Can anyone read that?
It's all Temarian.
It looks like a part of an Inquisitor's outfit. So that's from the tower up there? Maybe we're inside the tower.
Is that gold?
This is history. History all around us. Take it and let's move. The Soraks don't care about history, I'm sure.
alright, so we took the old Temerian tome. Click on this so we can get to the other side. We're of course going to activate our caution
The Sorak can't get away. You
because
should be
I'm
cautious.
fairly certain, like, here's the thing about this. Whether you know it's here or not, like, you look at a situation like this, I can almost guarantee you a situation like this has a trap of some kind set and waiting for you. Just like there. So we're going to move up a little bit closer. Take our ranger here. Bring him over here. I want to see if I can light some of these sconces just to give me the lighting that I need here. Of course, they're now trying to figure out, well, who lit that? This is who lit it. Of course, we didn't catch them in a surprise, so they're gonna have their normal turns. He is still stealth, so. And there was a sconce here that I missed, but it's fine because I have Anyways, I have the lighting I need up there to see most of what's going to end up being there. They're kind of running all around trying to figure out where everybody is. I'm going to be setting things up to deal with this. Pretty much make it so that whenever they try to get close, this happens. Oh, that was a good hit too. Oh, that's another good hit. Maybe this one will come out a lot better. Ready ranged attack, and we're going to ready ranged attack. Oh, we had one that was surprised. That's actually nice. We're gonna see if we can't get some good chunk damage there. Yes, still stuffed. Set you in place. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh, that was a fail too. So he did not like any of what just happened over there. And he is not too happy about his circumstances either. Oh, he's now seen. So now they know what to aim for. And it's not really going that well for them. Ooh. I should have done one more over there to have gotten him. But it's fine. Because we can finish that off. Or at least I thought we could. That's fine. We're going to take aim, finish that off, and end the turn there. And we're going to see what we can do down here. Oh, yeah, successful save. And the range attack and just kind of see how it goes. Oh, he used it on that. Probably not a good use of that range attack. Of course, he's right under our ranger. What can we do with that? We can do that with that. That's excellent. Awesome. Alright, so that's one less we have to worry about. Oh, they're just hightailing it to him. This is not good. let's do that. Let's see what happens. Oh, it only hit him. Well, shoot. Well, we're gonna take a jump. Fucking attack of opportunity. And we're gonna take a swing at you. Yep. Start whacking on you here. I do want Daliat to try and deal with those as much as possible, because that's going to be a problem if it makes it to him. If he does not resolve that by next turn. Alright, I want you. Okay. We're going to switch back to that in your turn. And we're going to disengage because I want away from this situation. That's fine. Her. And he's gonna do his thing, and he's gonna go attack, I guess, her. Yeah, he's gonna make a throw on her. I'm just gonna annihilate him real quick. Or at least I thought I was going to annihilate him, at least get him low to hopefully finish the job. Yeah, like that. We're actually going to give ourselves a Shield of Faith here. Which gives us 2 armor class, which will help. I keep forgetting to apply that before I attack. Oh, that's gonna be gnarly. That 2 AC doesn't seem to have helped. Oh, it helped there though. Hit. I wanted to get that heal off. She just does not hit for nothing. But then again, I don't think I have a lot of points into her strength. So that's not really that hard to say. Of course, he's going to take an attack of opportunity. Because, yeah, that's just fair for the Thorax to be able to do that crap. Whatever. I'm going to do a guiding bolt. And I missed. Of course, course I missed. I'll take a swing. Pass on that one. It would have done a sizable chunk of damage, but I don't think it would have been enough. And of course he shoots off into the middle of left field. And of course he gets a hit there. And he gets a critical miss. Holy crud. We're gonna lighten this up over here real quick. Because him being in shadow is what's giving him the benefit that he's getting. And we're going to, if we can hit him from here, we can. And he of course saved against it. Because of course he did. Oh, of course he failed. Of course you would fail, Dahlia, you useless piece of... Sorry, I just firmly annoyed by Dahlia at times. Because he's just so annoying when that happens. I'm going to move a little bit here, try and get into a position. And he triggered my action ready. Bam. Of course he's going to move, try and get out of that situation. If I could move her there, I would. But I can't, so I won't. Oh, let's see if she... Yep, she made it. Oh, but we did get a nice chunky hit there, so I'm at least happy about that. Now, Dahlia, if you could be so kind as to move your keister and not be useless for once. And got him. Oh, I didn't just get him, like he fell into the abyss. Got him. And keep in mind, like, you don't have to go through and collect the stuff here. You can actually just leave it where it lies. And, the scavengers will do all the work. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab the loot. And be on our way. So I want to make sure he is getting his spears back. Yep, getting the spears back. Oh, and we do have a level up that we can do, which part of me wants to do now, part of me wants to wait until we get on the road and then do it then. It kind of depends on how you want to do that as a person. Always going to be the one. It's always going to be on the left hand, of course. So let's see. Unidentified potion. Let's see. See if we have any other things that need to be identified. Not seeing anything. So let's see here. Identify ritual. Okay. So we did identify the spell. It is something that goes to him because it's actually very useful for him. So yeah. Yeah. But you can see rituals. Rituals don't cost. Like, yes, you can cast as a spell. Rituals themselves, however, do not cost actual magic because it takes time to cast them. Now we see what stuff in here is magical. Oh. So his magnificent armor is magical. It's definitely something we want to identify. Well, I know the revivifies are magical. Alright. Let's go ahead and identify that. Oh, nice. So not only does it get a +1, but it gets an extra +1, which gives him a sizable amount of AC. Yeah, we're now in AC 15, which puts us on par with the cleric, which is using scale mail, which that's actually really good, actually, for if you're unsure. It's really good. I am going to use this time to take a short rest. And roll. Once per day, you can complete a short rest and recover a number of expended spell slots up to half the wizard's level. Okay. We're going to recover at least a spell slot there, just in case. It's better to do that now and not need it, and then need it, not have it, sort of situation. Like this situation here. So the question becomes, whose proficiencies are the best as far as athletics is concerned? His proficiencies are the best, so we're going to test this. Okay, cool. Can he make that jump? No, he cannot. So, what we're going to do is cast a spell. Jump on him. And we're going to jump it again. Now he has Superman jumps. Which is always fun to see them just leap across something like that in a single bound, as if they're ridiculously can jump that, can realistically jump that far. But that's just kind of the cool thing about that. That's why I like having at least one character with jump in the party, because it's useful. And this is why I'm also going to be trading the jumps for fly later on, because having someone able to fly across a holy moly, that's really nice. I will definitely be giving that to my paladin. Alright. Sorry, I don't usually find armor like that in inventory, so I'm definitely going to be doing a quick save once they get back over here. Because that was a really nice piece of armor. We're going to go ahead and also do a ritual detect magic to see if we have any if anything we found was magical. It's all in his inventory, so let's order this. Ah, splendid, splendid. So we have an unidentified potion and that armor. These do not have magical properties. None of our weapons have magical properties, which is fine. We're going to read these to open up these crafting recipes. We've already got that one, so that's fine. And yeah, we're now going to identify this stuff. I could probably just do this and click this. But yeah. So we identified this as a greater healing potion, which I had a feeling that was the case anyways. And this is a +1 plate armor. I'm going to throw that over here on him. Oh. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with some gas, ladies and gentlemen, because that is a nice piece of armor. And 19 AC to boot. Oh, that's nice. It's very, very nice. Actually very excited about that, because normally I'll find like something that I don't normally use as far as armors go, and it's nothing special, but that's actually special. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, time to move forward. And here we go.
We're safe.
We still have to go back to Caer Kiflin.
The road isn't far.
I suppose we'll meet again in Caer Kiflin. Are you good to return by yourselves? Of course.
Sure.
And away we go. We've got to travel back this way. We're going to do a normal travel. I do need to get a druidic focus back in town. And here's our level up. So we have sacred oaths to take now. I think Of course, the paladin spellcasting. First level, get an extra slot and unlock the class feature, of course. All right, so we gotta figure out which one of the paladins we want to go with. So I already know the Temerian language, so I don't know how beneficial that's going to be. We'll see though. So that's not bad. So this is gonna be a difficult choice. I'm not entirely sure which one to take, really. Kind of want to do, because I like Oath of Judgment, Oath of the Motherland, and Oath of Devotion for different reasons. Like, I like that Oath of Devotion is focused on blessing a weapon. You get sacred weapon from it, and of course the prepared spells that you get as a result of it are, you know, to dispel magic, revivify, lesser restoration, aid, shield, protect versus evil, and good, guard, like good stuff like that. This one's nice because it actually does give you burning hands. This one gives guiding bolt and protect versus good. I think I kind of want to go with Oath of the Motherland. I think that's what I'm going to go with, is Oath of the Motherland on this one. I'm thinking about it. So, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and get to our cleric. And pretty much they just get a cleric spellcasting slot. Nothing huge. Now we have our ranger, and our ranger gets to pick an archetype. So yay! Of course, ranger spellcasting, unlock class feature primeval awareness, detects the presence of certain creatures types in the location. We're not going to go with Swift Tame. So with the Swift Blade, this is if you're going to go with dual wielding, or if you're going to go with wielding a melee weapon, specifically dual wielding. I don't intend to go dual wielding a melee ranger, so I'm going to be going with one of these. attacks with a ranged weapon or spell, you can use a reaction to take a shot at the after triggering the attack. Additional proficiencies for marksman are herbalism and poisoner's kit. I've already got those proficiencies though, so I'm just going with the... And you have the Shadow Tamer, which when in dim light or darkness you gain advantage on dexterity saving throws, which is nice. When attacking a creature with superior dark vision with a weapon, you add your proficiency bonus to your damage. Part of me feels like Shadow Tamer would be the way to go with this. What am I getting here? You're nasty, can wear down the most potent foes. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes additional 1d8 damage. If it's below its hit points, you can deal an extra attack once per turn. That's not terrible, mind you. There's Giant Killer. When a larger creature within one cell of you hits or misses you with an attack, you can use your reaction to attack that creature immediately after its attack, providing that you can see the creature. I'm not sure what constitutes a larger creature yet, so I mean, I suppose minotaurs would be larger, but that's something that this is something that could be good if you're more versed in the game. Once on each of your turns, when you down an opponent, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature. So that's cool. Which one? I think Shadow Tamer is going to be the way to go with this, especially considering the proficiency being considering the kind of lore that I'm going for the character. So, because it's like I said, it's kind of like a holy order, and them being a spy, that would very much play into that sort of mindset or design. So we're gonna go Shadow Tamer. Gonna ignore that and take our additional one. At this point, I think animal friendship is going to be beneficial. Maybe. Cure wounds would also be beneficial, but I've already got somebody with jump, so. Do I want to take the jump on this one? No, we're good there. We're gonna keep it at that. Alright, and then finally our wizard. Wizard spell casting, spell slots. Get a first level spell slot +1, or ×1, and second level spell slot ×2. Select 2 spells. Okay. And I get to select 2 spells, and I get to select 2 level 2 spells. Ooh. I can select magic weapon or ray of infuse. Ooh, knock is cool. Chests and the like. There is acid arrow too, which is nice. could be nice. Trigger a sudden noise that causes thunder damage in a 2-cell radius. Okay. It's not terrible. There is levitate as well. Features to levitate and gain control of its aerial movement for a limited time. Can affect enemies if their size is medium or smaller. I think definitely going to pick up levitate here. If I could unlearn I may unlearn a spell here. I may unlearn jump in favor of levitate. I have to test it first. Spider climb. Touch an ally to allow them to climb walls like a spider for a limited time. Oh. That would be interesting. Don't know though. Not sure what it means by harder to hit. Well, I know what it means by harder to hit, but I'm not sure what it means by that. Ports you to a free cell. You can see no more than 6 cells away. It's not bad, but using a level 2 spell for that, I don't know. I have someone who can pick locks. I do apologize, people. There are still things I'm learning about the game. Right now, I'm trying to see which spells constitute ritual spells in the game. Oh, those can be done even if not prepared. Okay, cool. That's cool. There we go. Okay. So knock is not a ritual spell. That's what I was trying to see. Part of me wants the acid arrow more than the flame sphere or scorching ray, and that very much comes into the fact that I know at some point you're going to run into fire elementals, and I already have fire spells, quote unquote, to make use of on my characters. So like acid arrow would be the correct choice here. Also, you don't need these prepared. You can literally have them in your spell book, but you don't need them prepared. I'm gonna prepare those because levitate is just better. I feel like it's better, but we'll see. So, we do have level 2 spell slots here. We'll take off Bane. Its ability, Find Trap, A, temporarily increase hit points. I actually want this one. This would be far better for us in that regard. That way we can heal multiple people at the same time. So it's good stuff. Very much still gonna go with a mostly supportive cleric here. I still gotta figure out something with this weapon. Alright, and then we'll resume. Alright, so we have our level up, we have our gear, we have our characters. We're gonna go over here, kind of report to her.
Hello, Annie.
You're back. How did it go?
Well, Captain Henrik is dead. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, who's in charge then?
You might have to wait before going to Carolem, I'm afraid.
I see. Well, not your fault. Thanks for the heads up.
You're welcome.
Alright.
Clear skies, my friends.
Do you sell
finish this
healing
up.
potions?
No, we don't. There's a shop for that.
Well, thank you. I guess that's it for us.
Stay in the light, my friends.
So it looks like that hasn't activated yet. It will probably, I think it activates when it's over here. For now, I'm going to go over here and get the focus that I'm needing, as well as sell a few things I'm not needing. Alright, we need a druidic focus. You have universal focus. Yeah, we have there's universal foci. You can use any one of these, like a focus circlet or component pouch or whatever you're needing. I do need one of these, though that will have to wait. The spell book. Oh, this requires attunement for someone to use. So these are divine focus. It's a divine focus. Doesn't look like he provides a druidic focus over here, so we're gonna go with we'll go with the universal one. Yeah, we're gonna do that and conclude the business there. We absolutely do not need those. So, make some coin off of that. I don't think I'm at a point where I even need this right now. There'll come a time where I will, so I'll save up for now. All right. I do apologize. This is kind of where we're going to kind of wrap up things before we continue on, because we'll have to report back to our findings to the council and go through all that mess, you know what I'm saying? So right now we're just kind of utilizing what we got. Trying to find a versatile weapon that is not a martial weapon is essentially what I'm looking for, and I'm not finding them right now, short of a javelin or a spear. Yeah, javelin. I could give her javelins. They're a simple weapon, but I don't know if I want to utilize that right now, because it's being versatile. Even if it's being versatile, I think I want to wait until I can unlock the I kind of want to wait until I can unlock the the martial weapons for the I don't know, to utilize versatile with her. And I'll probably go with like a warhammer, just to make use of that. Still not going to use a shield with her though. That's kind of the downside to some of this. I played a very different game before. Oh. hang on. We're not going to make use of those, so include. Definitely not going to make good use of that, so we're going to include that. It's not going to go well for that. We're going to get one of these. Alright. Alright. That way we can equip that to the helm. And I'm fairly certain I have a spare, yes I do, longsword that I can throw over here in there offhand if I ever need to cast spells or whatever have you. But now that I have the druidic focus, I can actually cast spells with it, so yeah. Alright. So we're going to go over here to the inn, and we're going to save here and call it a night at that point. For anybody who came in and stuck around, thank you for taking the time to show some interest in what I got to offer. For anybody who comes after, if you like what you see, like and subscribe, enjoy. Just hoping I can brighten somebody's day, at least be informational and be informative and entertaining while I'm at it, for anybody who is appreciative of these type of games as I am. Alright? Well, y'all have a blessed day.